Hello everyone, I'm Calypso Da Lioness and I'm excited to share my live stream journey with you today. Let's get started. I joined Tagged in beginning of December 2020. A friend of mine suggested the app to me for dating. I was in a long-term relationship. It was 20 years. It was a marriage, and that ended unfortunately at the beginning of last year, 2020 in May. And she said, you need to get out and meet people. So if you download this app, you're going to find someone, a potential date or a potential husband. I was like, oh, really? I'm excited. Because I had never been on any dating sites. I have never downloaded any dating sites. And yeah, it was interesting when I first downloaded it. I had no clue what I was doing, of course. And once I went on the app, I didn't know my daughter was on the app as well. So when I downloaded it, immediately I was getting all these messages and I was like, what is all of this? And she came in, she went out of town. So she came in from out of town and she grabbed my phone. She was like, oh, do this, and this, bye. And I was like, what did you just do? You didn't even tell me what I was doing. So I was just left. So I had to figure it out on my own. She did say they had a live streaming part of it. And so when I found out about that, I was hooked when I first hit that first live button. That I navigated to that over the dating side of it. So I was hooked after that. Hit the live, I had no clue what I was doing. I just knew about the live. I didn't know anything about the settings. I didn't know anything about the touch up or the hearts, none of that. So I went in just raw, like not knowing anything. And so when I started seeing people talking in the comments, I was like, oh, because I looked at it as my own TV channel, as like reality TV. That's what I focused it as. And so when people was coming in, the conversation just flowed. We talked about all types of things, and it was just fun to talk to people like you're on the phone with them or either FaceTiming them, and just meeting people all over the world. It was really fun. It really was. I was hooked after that. I remember, when you first start streaming, when for me, I thought it was somebody in there all the time. Okay. So when I hit that live button, I see somebody come in, I'm like, okay. So I'm just talking like just a regular conversation, not knowing someone told me this. They said, when the comments not moving, there's no one there. I was like, why did you tell me that? So this whole time I've been talking to myself. Really? So, but that also helped me to keep, whoever it is watching engaged, just keep talking, because you never know. Because a lot of times behind the scenes, people are still watching you. So that was one of the advice, be yourself, have fun. Just know there's always someone there watching you at all times. So an active stream, getting everybody to talk to you, getting those comments moving, having conversations with people, because you never know what people are going through on the other side of the screen. So, having the respect, being able to say hello to everybody. What I normally do is, if it does get quiet in the stream, I'll go back and look and see who's in the room. I pay attention to my views, and I'll go back and I'll do a roll call, and I'll say, hi, such and such, hi. And then out of the blue, they'll pop in and they'll say hello. They'll start the conversation. So, keep active, keep the conversation going. It can be about anything, it doesn't have to be so specific all the time. A lot of my streams is based off of the people coming in, and just the conversation just goes everywhere. So it doesn't have to be so much cookie cutter, but keeping that activity going and being consistent and having a schedule, those are things that really keep it going, and your viewers definitely are there to see you. So give them that excitement and that fun to keep them coming back to see you. Maldives Islands is. I have a show. Let's tell. I'm gonna tell you about my show I have. It's called Lasting Love. It's a platform. It's a show about how to keep love lasting for a lifetime, because where I'm at in my life right now, coming out of a 20-year marriage, I want to be loved for a lifetime. And I know the things that it takes to have that lasting love for a lifetime, because nothing lasts forever. Okay. You do lose a spouse or whatever. So romance is big for me. So the Maldives, I think, is the most exciting romantic place in the world, because they have those, those huts that's on the stilts, and you can just see the clear ocean. It's so private for you and your mate just to be out there and love on each other. And it's just an escape. It's in the middle of the ocean. It's just a beautiful place. It really is. So yeah, Lasting Love on Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love that show. Just listening to everybody, how they love their mates and what they want out of a relationship to make it last for a lifetime. So yes, definitely the Maldives is a romantic place for me. So since being on Tag, I'm very addictive. So I'm telling you, before I even roll out the bed, I'm grabbing the phone. The phones are in the bed with me, okay? The phones are there. So I'll pick up the phone, look really quick, go get myself together, get the coffee, then I'm back on the phones. I want to see what's going on, what's on social media with my, Calypso Da Lioness on Facebook and on Tag. I have to see what's going on for the day. What are the featured shows for the day? I like to promote as well. Networking is big key. Also being on Tag when you do have shows and connections with people. So I do like to support other streamers as well. So I do that. And then after that, free up my time and I'm on Tag. I'm in rooms. I'm just surfing Tag. That's what I'm doing. Streaming for me is a whole production. I already see being in the camera. I'm a movie star. I'm a personality. I am a character. Okay. So getting up, setting up, I make sure, number one, I'm in a great mood always. I never stream when I'm not in a good mood. It's wardrobe, it's makeup, it's hair, it's lighting, it's sound, all of this. And I do this on my own. So it's a whole production. It really is. It's a lot that goes into streaming. When you love what you do, you want to put that extra stuff, those extra things that make your stream just inviting for people to come and want to see you, and switching it up. I'm never in the same background as well most of the time. When I do use my backdrop, this is for my shows, but I like to show people my house. I'm walking around the house. I like to go outside in the yard, show them what the weather looks like. I'll take them to a beachfront. I'll take them to the grocery store with me, because I see streaming as reality TV. Calypso Da Lioness is reality TV. Okay. So they want to know everything about me. So I give them that every stream. I would want to meet all the top bad streamers, because for me, I think I'm a catfish. The only reason why I say that is because I've met a couple people in real life off the app, and it was like, you look so much taller. You look so much bigger. And I know the camera gives you extra pounds and height and all of that. It's like, you're so tiny. You look like this. So that's number one. I want to see how they really look in person first. And then I just want to meet up with them and pick their brains on, what do you guys do in real life, and know their personal stories, because a lot of them some of them touch on that during the stream, but some are kind of private. So I really want to know, more about them and how we can get together and make the stream world better, come up with different ideas as well. So just meeting them off the app and seeing how they are in real life is interesting. I would love to do that. So not just one particular one, all of them. Licensed cosmetologist. Just recently I posted on my social media that I do hair. And a lot of people are like, you do hair? Really? I'm a Leo as well. My zodiac is a Leo. I'm an August baby. So I'm very creative. I'm always like, my mind is always thinking of new things to do, challenges. I'm big on challenges. I do not turn down a challenge at all. Like, I would try anything once. Skydiving, from any of those crazy things. I would do it once. I definitely would, because you only live once. So I'm also in the medical field as well, a health unit coordinator. I have 3 grown children out of the house as well. I have 2 grands. Yes, I'm a nana, not a grandma. I'm a nana. And also, I'm living alone for the very first time in my life. That changed my life. So learning me all over again alone was a big challenge. So those are some of the things that a lot of people don't know about me. I mentioned here and there in my stream, but yeah, being a cosmetologist, they were like, that explains how you get your hair so great and your makeup. You look great all the time. Thank you. Yes, it's practice. This one is very touching to me. I have met some great people on the app. Going live and going in people's streams and learning them on a personal level is very touching. When they come to your stream as often as they do, and then you go to their stream and you verse with them, it means a lot to both of us, because we're sharing our time out of our life. And sometimes you can verse for hours with the same person. And recently, last week, I lost a dear, dear friend of mine I met on the app. His name was Crow. Very, very smart, intelligent, positive streamer on the app. He really touched my heart. I spoke with him off the stream as well. That was very hard for me last week to accept the fact that I won't be able to see him again on the app. And it really gave me anxiety to even push the live button again. But I know that he was with me, and I can hear him telling me, keep doing you, because those are the things he used to say to me. And we supported each other, and he made a big, big impact in the tag community in a short period of time. I met him earlier this year. And some people that you just click with automatically, and you feel they vibe, and you feel that this is a person that needed to be in your life at that time. So I would definitely miss him. I have a lot of footage of me and him together, him on my show, Eye Candy Wednesday. He was one of the first performers, and he performed again on Eye Candy Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have videos when he was in another one of my shows, Plug Into the Pet Society with the Plug. We talked about pets as well. And also in pets, you can use that game to meet people from around the world as well. So meeting people like that put an impact in your life, and you never forget those people. And I have a lot of video that helped me through that trying time last week. So, and I know that he would want us to be happy on the app and continue, because he used tag as an outlet to find fun and friends in his life. So I would truly miss him, and I would continue to make deep friendships with people on the app as well.